And let's start our recipe with a little bit of cabbage, remembering that this recipe will be for 2 people. Here, cut it very small. And instead of cabbage, you can also use Napa cabbage or even both. For this recipe, we're going to cut everything small. Everything will go into the rice cooker. Like this, about 150 grams of Japanese rice. This one is the short grain, but you can use the long grain too. Add all of our cabbage together with the rice. Mushrooms to taste, you can use any type of mushroom, even shimeji, shiitake, and enoki also works really well. And here you just need to chop everything up. Also try to make everything the same size. Mix it all together. Grate a medium-sized carrot. You can chop it too, but I prefer to grate it when it goes in the pan. This way, it's better grated. Done. And you can add whatever vegetables you want, any greens you like too, whatever you have in the fridge. And here I'll use this thick part of the green onion. I always save it for stews, but you can use the top part too. Done. Instead of adding the green onion at the end, I'll add it now while cooking. And now, Tacuã. I bought this one already like this. It comes in strips. It also comes in different types, right? In different shapes too. It comes whole as well, or in halves like this one. I like to buy it like this because it's easy to cut. It's small too, and I always use it in stews, so I buy it in this shape. It's much easier. Here, it's up to your taste how much you use. And when it cooks, it gives a really mild flavor, very subtle. And here, 2 sesame fillets, but you can also use chicken thighs or breast. Just cut it into small pieces too. Like this, remembering that we're going to cut all the ingredients into small pieces, right? All the same size, and to make it look nice. Like this, it's great. Done. And to finish, a piece of daikon, of radish, right? In Japan, we call it daikon, and when we grate it, it becomes daikon oroshi. We use it a lot to eat with grilled fish. It's really good as a side dish. Just put a little soy sauce on top, put it on the fish. It's delicious. And here the amount is up to your taste, and actually it will also serve as a seasoning. And now, for the seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of ginger powder, and 1 teaspoon of fish dashi. And I'll also use gochujang, which is this Korean chili paste that you can find in Asian stores and nowadays even in large supermarkets. A heaping teaspoon. It's quite spicy. If you don't have it, you can use any chili pepper you like as well. Or leave out the chili pepper if you don't like it. A tablespoon of oyster sauce. It can be any brand you like. And I love this brand here, Panda brand, right? Lee Kum Kee. I think it's one of the best brands out there. And now, 250 ml of chicken broth. Mix everything very well. Put it in the pot. And just a reminder, I'll make a video on how to use this Xiaomi pot, one of the best electric rice cookers I've ever had. Just turn it on and wait. And here our rice is already done. It's a simple, aromatic, and very tasty rice as well. Now, I don't know if you want to eat it with a little salad or with a Japanese pickle as a side. That's a great tip too. A very nutritious meal with vegetables, protein, and very tasty. Now just make a miso soup and your meal will be complete.